Why?
You think I should?
Hello, hello. Yes, you should. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Good morning. It depends where you guys are watching us from. I'm so excited today. I know I did not announce this, but I know we definitely always coming to be able to share with you some very great nuggets. And tonight, we definitely have some change on the schedule, but that's okay. Today, we also bringing you today in the house, guys, in the house from Umoja Global Network and Black to Black Show to be able to talk and celebrate Coach Tina. She's definitely have been working hard behind the scene. So I am so excited because I've seen her really being there. So for many of you who don't know me, my name is Coach Jeanine, and I'm so excited today. That's because I am so overjoyed. Tonight, it's not somebody that who is not nowhere to be present anymore to introduce because she's been my co-host, she's been my sister, my partner, and so many levels. So we're coming to celebrate her. That's one thing that we do here at Umoja Global Network. We celebrate one another. We talked about what we are here to elevate one another. So I'm so excited to introduce you again, my city council, Coach Tina.
Yay! Hey, everybody!
How do you feel tonight, Coach Tina, about being a city council? Please tell us about your journey, how you started. And I know you are woman of many, many hats. How did you come about? Please, really, you need to walk us through the process.
Yes. So in 2020, I decided I was going to run for city council. That was my first time ever running. I lost by 1 point that time. So 2022, I did not try again, but something just said try again. So I tried this year, and I put all my all into it. I had a young man named Anthony Taylor from Dallas, Texas. And he come all the way down to help me block walk. I have a Lisa Phillips. She helped me block walk. And I just had some people that was behind me the last time I ran. They came behind me again this time. So they helped motivate me to keep continuing to try to strive to get in office. And they help talk to people, and it just they kept encouraging me. So I decided, well, since they want me to try again, I said, let me just give it one more try. So I was gonna try. Let me try one more time. And I mean, when the block walking, I had to go. I went, all over all over the city to block walk, and I met different people. I got a chance to talk to people and see what the issues are for them in the city. And then that just encouraged me even more
Oh my
to
goodness,
to
Coach
keep on,
Tina.
so I can help bring change.
Yes, Coach Tina. So you definitely just tell us about you tried to do that in 2020. You
Hmm.
tried to run, and tell me what really helped you to hold on, because I know you kind of had some space in 2022. You did not run, but what really really stick in your mind and say, you know what? I think I'm gonna try one more time. How was your mental health? How was your definitely because we want to make sure that people understand that it's a process and sometimes it's not easy. But guess what? Um, for me, and I know you know this as well too, that we don't give up, especially when it's God really who downloads that in your spirit. It's not
Yeah.
about you. It's not about your desire, but it's really about the demand, about what type of solution you are trying to really bring on the table. So, what will you help you to keep going, Coach Tina?
Well, I actually, before I went sign up, to run, put my application to run for city council. But before I did that, I actually consulted God. That's who I consulted. I said, I had
Yes.
a guy actually told me, "Are you going to run again?" I said, "No, I'm not going to run again." And then I said, I just kept thinking about it, kept thinking about it. I said, "No, I'm going to give it one more try." And I said, before I run though, I'm going to consult God about this. I said, "Now, God, is this your will for me to run and win this time? I'm trusting you. I'm going to leave it in your hand." I know on election day, my phone died. I could not call nobody. I couldn't talk to nobody, because I would have been checking everything and worrying about it. My phone wouldn't work. I couldn't find no way to charge it. So I had to just sit with that, with God, and let Him work it out. And that's what he did. He worked it out. he
Oh my
did.
God.
He did. I just trusted him fully this time. I was trusting myself on the last time, but this time I trusted him, and
Woo!
he did it.
Can you repeat that, Coach Tina? Because this is very important. I want people to remember this, and this is very key to leadership. Especially as a servant leader, sometimes we do try, but we don't put our best. And sometimes we do. Oh yeah, we rely on us, our own strength. But as a leader, you knew that there's somebody else who's more important and also very capable. So say, I'm gonna really check in with the CEO of my life. So please,
Yes.
that tell us again how was very crucial for you to check in again with God, because He's the
Yeah.
one who really put that, that desire to be able to step up and to be able to serve as a city council. To me, it's very, very important. To many leaders who are listening to you today, they still, have fear. They still have doubt. They still have, they're trying to easy. People are telling them, you should do this. Are you gonna do this? But they're still stuck or they're still afraid. Can you encourage somebody like that in that position tonight?
Because you have to fully give it to God, and that's the only way you can do it. You can keep going. You talk to Him, sit down and have a talk with God about your desires, because He can do exceedingly more than you even ask Him for. So I decided that you just have to really sit with Him, not let thoughts cross your mind. Well, I'm not gonna win, or I'm not gonna be able to do this project. I'm not gonna be able to complete this project, or whatever it is that you are doing. You can't think like that. You got to think about, hey, I'm giving it to God, and He got it, and I just need to leave it alone and let Him handle it, because He can do all things, and
Yes,
He gives us the strength to do it through Him. And
absolutely.
that's what I do. He gave me the strength to keep on. I mean, block all that we had to do, buying signs, putting signs out, block walking, all that took some energy and some funds. So it had to be Him to help me along the way. And it was Him.
Amen.
He was in the whole plan. And I said, because I wouldn't have thought that I could win the at large spot. I know in my district, yes, but at large. But because if He was in the plan, He was
Yes,
guiding and leading. That's why it happened. Because if you just give it to Him, it's nothing impossible with
that's
Him.
right.
Nothing is impossible with Him. He can do all things. I just trust Him. I thank Him. I love Him for all He does for me every day. And I thank Him for allowing me to actually sit in this seat and to bring change to my community and help those that won't change, because everybody don't want it, but the ones that want it, I'm here to help them get the change they desire in our city.
Absolutely. And Coach Tina, you are the voice to the voiceless. I
Mm-hmm.
know that for sure because since I've met you, since day one, you always at the core. You always, always serving the people. That's something really encouraged me and empower me just by listening to you since I've known you.
Yes.
So, guys, again, you could be you could be running any project or anything, but God really mandate to me, it's like a mandate that you really have, like an assignment, that you really coming to fulfill. But again, guys, she rely on God. She didn't
Mm-hmm.
rely on her own strength because
Yes.
just like the Bible said, like He's the one who gave the vision. He will give the provision, and she has
Yes.
walked through and
He
she has
did it.
experienced it. Yeah. So, Coach Sina, you have really experienced what God has said. He's the one gave the vision and He gave the provision. So
Yes.
today you have Coach
Yes.
Sina. This experience herself really rejuvenates her strength, her commitment, her leadership to what she loved to do, which is serving the people. And she has grown, as a servant leader. Talk to us about that, Coach Tina.
As a servant leader, serving the people, and I'm always like to give. So sometimes uh I try not to think about it all the giving, because I know He will provide everything I need to do what I need to do to help other people. So I don't have to worry about whether I have the money or whether I have the resources, whether I have the energy to get things done. He always provides. If you just ask Him, He will provide. He never fails. I just thank Him for that, because as a servant, you just have to. I always say you have to sit with God, because if you don't sit with Him and have a discussion and tell Him, Lord, if it's Your will, if it's your desire for my life, your plan for my life, I'm giving it to you, and I will accept whatever it is that you decide to do. And I just, that's how you have to, when you sit with him and you just think about it, that he is in control, because we're not really in control. He's in control. And
Amen.
that's why you always should go to him first, because he the
Mm-hmm.
one controls it all. Because when the naysayers are the ones that tell you no, that it won't happen or it can't happen, when you go to him, anything and all things are possible.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
So
This
as
is
a servant,
some
you
good
got to do that.
nuggets. Yeah, as a servant, this is some good nuggets. I hope everybody's listening. I hope you guys are taking note, because she's definitely tried. She have tried this before, guys. So she could have had any type of excuses not to run again. But she said, you
Hmm.
know what? This is much bigger than myself. This is a calling. This is an assignment. She was
Yeah.
really responding to a need in her community. Today, we have the city council with us. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I can't. You guys should have seen me on the social media. Like I was the campaign manager, virtual campaign manager. Yes, because why? Because I really believe in what she was doing. Like I really believe so. And to me, this is an example that we should be doing this to each other. And she does this the same thing to me, guys. Whatever I will do, guys. We have an announcement. For my training and classes. I'm something is coming up. So she will say, "We need to celebrate." I was like, "Yeah, get it on." But she does that the same thing. She always celebrate, even though I say, "Yeah, that could wait." But she's always have a heart to celebrate and to really carry on and give her art, her show, everything. And to me, I could have not asked another partner, a better partner than Coach Tina, because
Yeah.
she definitely have shown me, like, she keeps showing up and showing up and showing up. So that's why I'm so encouraged just by her journey as a city council, to be able to see how she keep coming, she keeps showing up. Because why? She knows that this project, this assignment, this seat, as she's running, it's bigger than her,
Yes. Mhm.
because she's bringing solution. She's empowering women, children, the youth, everybody in the community. She's lifting up the community. So
Yeah.
again, on behalf of everybody here, Coach Tina, we say thank you for you for obeying and really say yes to this assignment.
Yes. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is my
Absolutely.
sister from another mother.
Yes, indeed. Yes, it did. Yes, it
Yes,
did.
yes, yeah. So we supporting each other, that's always important. She talked about that. We are That's always important, that we as sisters, brothers, support each other, love on each other. Because the greatest commandment is to love our neighbor, love them as our own self. So I will be, how can I be saying I'm this Christian, or I'm this person, if I can't even love my neighbor? So I just love loving on people. So I think that servant leaders have that love on other folks. We love on other
And
people.
yes, and we also have unconditional love,
Yeah,
regardless, because we don't expect, people to give us back. We don't expect people to be committed as we are, because
yeah,
to me that's who we are. That's just who we are.
yeah,
And I think that very soon we're gonna be teaching about that, because people need to learn that. Because there's a
yes,
many managers, they think that they are leaders, but they need to check themselves, because no, you're not a
yeah,
leader until you do that. So
yes,
definitely, that's another class that you just, stay tuned, because Coach Tina and I need to be teaching these classes. Because yeah, many of them think that they are servant leader, but they're not servant leader yet. They are
yes,
managers, or
yeah,
they manage a program, or they're here, but definitely they don't have a heart of a
yeah. It
leader.
comes
So
from the
that's
heart. If it
another
don't come from the
topic,
heart,
guys.
it's got to come
That's
from
for
the
sure.
heart.
Yeah, so I hope really that you definitely been listening. And since I started, like I said, Coach Tina, she's our city council today. Definitely I'm so proud of her. She's gonna be running and going to those city council meeting and representing us,
Uh-huh.
representing our issue, representing our agenda, everything that you care about, guys. I will really encourage you, advise you to be in touch with her, so she can be able to listen to you and be able to be able to consult with you and see what can she put to have together? Maybe it could be a committee, it could be something that really
Yes.
respond to your needs. I really hope so, because that's her role as a city council. And Coach Tina, can you tell us more in detail what your position really entails?
Yeah, because my position is growth. Because our town, city is small, so I want to
Mhm.
see growth, job creation, funding for our parks and recreations, and something for our kids to do. 'Cause, so our kids won't be getting in trouble and to other things. You know, a lot of kids are into sports, but other kids do other things. So if we get something for recreational for all kids, where they all can enjoy themselves and not be in trouble, that would be good. Even from the small kids up to the teenagers, something that we even as a family can enjoy, enjoy each other. Of course, our streets, because our streets are need some help. And then also budget. We need a budget that can support all these ideas, even grants. So we might have to, we got some grant connections, so we might be hooking up on some grants.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
yeah, so just something to help improve this city and help improve, make it better for the community and for our families. That is my platform.
Absolutely. That is a full, that a plate is very full. So
Yeah,
can you also advise some new council or somebody who want to run, as especially women or young people, what would you tell them, five things they should really consider before running?
consider your platform. What are you running on? So, what is the key issues that you're going to address when you run for office? And I always tell people to do research because I do like our city ordinance and all that kind of stuff. I kind of looked at all that stuff prior to running, so I can kind of have an idea of what's entail running for city council. So I won't go in blindly. So you don't go in blindly. Just actually do some research on your own. You don't, or you can maybe ask another city council member. You can ask your mayor. You can ask your city manager, whoever may be in office that help you uh, answer some of the questions you might have, and actually get a budget. Because I went in without a budget. I'm telling you, I just jumped. I said I'm gonna pray and I'm gonna ask God if this is His will. He gonna provide the funds. He gonna provide the people to help whatever it is that I need. He's gonna do that, and He did just that. So because and if you gonna make sure you get a budget, so you're gonna have to buy signs. You're gonna have to buy this uh all kind of things, help run your campaign. So make sure you get a budget. If you don't have one, you can pray because He answer prayers, honey. He answer prayers.
Yes, he does. Yes,
So
he does.
you can answer prayer. He get your prayers answered because He will answer them. Also, really really make sure that's something you want to do because politics. You're gonna deal with all kind of personalities, all kind of attitudes, and you got to be level headed so you can handle that. You can't be going in there just snapping at everybody because you don't like what they're saying. You just got to learn how to. You got to be humble, but also fierce. Now, be able to handle the situation, whatever it is. But
Mhm.
you got to just be. We don't have a lot of people running, like
Mhm.
running for office. We need more people, more young people coming in to run.
Mhm.
So I would love to see the schools do something to encourage them to run. Tell them something like a political class or something, some kind of like mock elections or something to encourage them to run for office when they finish school, even after college. Some people take political science and all that. So I mean, we just need more people running for office. We have the same people in office for years, and we don't never have anybody extra, nobody else running for office to even bring about change. Because when you go in, you're gonna be fighting against the establishment if you don't have other people coming in. So I want to encourage everybody out there. The five things you need to do is you need to get your platform and know what you're gonna stand on when you're in office. You need to get a budget. You need to do some research. You need to pray.
Oh
that's
yes.
that's probably should have been the first. You should have prayed first,
Yes.
and then you also need to get a team,
Yeah, a team.
a
Absolutely.
team, a team to help you along on your journey.
All right. I hope you guys were listening, guys. I hope you were taking note because that's what you need, definitely. And
Hmm.
really, 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 your mindset. I think she
Yeah.
also mentioned that as well. But your mindset is everything because, guys, she tried in 2020. Maybe it was not God time, or maybe she didn't have enough time, or she didn't have the right people on the team. So
Hmm.
there's a lot of reason why she did it. But also, she missed by one vote, guys, one vote.
Yeah.
So again, she did not give up. She just took a little break because we all need some break sometime and
Yeah.
focusing on different things. But she's back.
Yeah.
And
Back in.
this time she won. So
Yeah.
I am so excited again, beyond excited. To me, it's like, yeah, I wish I could live in that city, but I do live on that city. I do,
Yeah.
actually I do.
Yeah. Yeah. We connected.
We connected for sure. But to
Yeah.
me, I'm very excited because I know that that city, your city is very blessed to have you, Christina, because
Oh, thank you.
definitely there's not another person that I know who are so passionate about really showing up and really doing the right thing and being there for the people, representing the people and listening to the concern and everything and trying to find some solution. So she's
Hmm.
the woman for the solution, and she's our city council. Again, thank you again so much tonight, Coach Sinem, my city council. So I'm definitely
Yes.
excited because I
Yes.
know for sure this race was really a little bit challenging, but you did it, and we are
Hmm.
so here to applaud you. We are so
Yeah.
here to bless you, to really say we are here and thank you for your support that you're doing as a city council. I know it's another level of leadership that you're going to be showing up. So I'm so 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 excited for you, Coach
Yes.
Tina. May
Thank
God
you.
bless you. May God give you more connection that will help you to do what you have to do on that level, and
Yeah.
can be able so you can be able to be the sources for many people and the solution they're looking for.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're going to go into the anthology.
Yes.
So talk on that, Coach Jeanine.
Absolutely. Yes, guys. We are talking about the power of Umoja. So many of you guys have expressed that you wanted to join us. We still have some room for you guys. So please be in touch with me. Be in touch with Coach Tina, my new city council. She's gonna
Mhm.
be able to give you the the link. Dr. Tammy, Dr. Sandy, Dr. Lovella, Pastor Kelly. I think everybody. That's everybody.
Yeah, yeah. You got love
So
that.
they can Dr. Lovella as well. So we can be able to, you can be able to be part of this movement because it's really a movement. The power of Umoja, it's really a series of women leaders who are coming together, servant leader coming together,
Yeah.
showing the power of unity.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Umoja means unity. So this book, it's an anthology book. So you're not late. You can be able to join us again, and then later on we can be able to translate that in several languages. So this is another way for you to be global and to tell your story. You can be able to have some case study, showcase and showing the power of unity. It could be your
Yes.
personal story. It could be a project you was involved before. It could be in a workplace, in a ministry. Just to be able to empower and to give some tools to some people. So that's really what the book is about. We invite you, encourage you to really join us because very soon we're gonna be closing the deadline. So I want to make sure that people really coming in, and we have a special time that we want to really be able to have some Zoom meeting very soon with Dr. Temi, so she can be able to run again the whole details for us, so people can be able to sign in. We want you to be in, so we
Yes.
really make sure that
Yes. Come
you are
on
part of
in.
us, coming
Yeah.
in, because yes, very soon we're gonna be closing the deadline. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And we celebrating, this is our second year edition for the Mothers of Nation, which
Hmm.
is next weekend. So we're gonna also post the link if you want to be celebrated with us. Definitely, we did that last year; it was amazing. And then
Yes, it
this year
was.
as well, Coach Tina and I, and and also a couple ladies, we are be able to celebrating you as a mother of nation. So I
Yeah.
know it's gonna be Mother's Day very soon, but next weekend that's what we're doing, the Mothers of Nation celebration. So You will be seeing, in a couple of days, a flyer and also the form, so you can be able to send us your beautiful picture
Yeah.
and your info, so we can be able to celebrate you together next week. And also, don't forget with Dr. Lovella in June, Coach Tina and I are going to be co-hosting. She's going to be going page by page through her book, The Confession of a Black Woman. That's
Yes.
an amazing book that we want you to self-discovery and then to be able to be empowered. So that's an amazing challenge that we're going to be having together with Dr. Lovella. So she's going to be every night coming and really pouring to us and break it down how we can be able to self-discover as a servant leader as well. Coach Tina,
Yeah.
anything you want to add?
Yeah. It's just that on the challenge with Dr. Lavella, I think if you want to hear some powerful speaking that's going to feed your soul, feed your heart, feed your mind, you do not want to miss this challenge. So when we announce that it's happening, you need to get on it ASAP because you do not want to miss this. And also the anthology, you don't want to miss that as well. The power of unity. This is example of power emoja. I say it
Yes,
wrong every time.
yes,
This is the meaning of that. We are that. We are the
yes,
example
we
for
are.
that. We are
Yes,
the example for that.
absolutely.
Also the what is it? What's the thing before that? The and After the
Oh, we will
anthology.
also have, you can be able to get featured in to our two new to our two magazine, the Umoja Mag and Black to Black magazine. So you have the opportunity, beside being in a book, but you also have
Mhm.
the opportunity to get featured in those two magazines. So that's another opportunity for you to tell your story. We can write your article, you can have an interview, and then be able to be translated in different languages, because Umoja Mag, it's in three languages. So make sure
Mhm.
that you really connect with us so we can be able to plug in. So, like I said, connect with Coach Tina or myself about Umoja Mag or Black to Black show, or yes, Black to Black show as well, and
Yeah.
also the magazine as well. And oh my goodness, me and Coach Tina, now we are part of this sisterhood store with Coach Carla. Can you tell them more about that?
Coach Carla, yes, it's called Sister Store Collective Bookstore. It's in Houston, Texas. So we're actually gonna have our magazines in the bookstore. So it's gonna
Woo!
actually
Yes.
when you actually in the magazine, you'll actually have the chance to be in a bookstore, so they will get to see your story. If
Yes.
whatever you decide to put in the magazine, if it's an advertisement or whether it's your article, so other people will be able to view that magazine and see your story, see your product, whatever it is. So that's something you also. That's why it's good to be in the magazine because you'll get some more notary from other, all walks of life, and also different backgrounds. It's some other professionals in there, a bunch of book writers. Uh, so I think it's one other magazine in there. So I think it'll be total three magazines. So you
Woo!
have your pick of the three magazines, and you want to be in the magazine, so you'll be on the
Absolutely.
bookshelf.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
you want. Oh, tell us five things why they want to be. I'm gonna give you yours back about
Woo!
Mother of Nation.
Oh, you know why? You know what? This is a good one, guys. And thank you for reminding me again, Coach Tina. One of the things that we want you to be part of the Mothers of Nation celebration, because it's all about you. Mother's Day, this is the toughest job I know for sure, because definitely my mom, she's definitely a natural leader, a servant leader who jugged so many projects. I've seen her doing it. And guess what? She needs to be celebrated. Every single mother need to be celebrated, especially you. So if you're listening to me, you're a mother, you're an aunt, not necessarily maybe you didn't have children by your own, your biological children, but you've been, caring for a child, for a
Mother figure.
children, for, could be a youth or niece or cousin, whatever. You just been, really caring for somebody else beside yourself. You are a mother and you need to be celebrating. So that's one of the reason. And to me, they need to be celebrated every single year. And plus, I like to connect. So it's not just a US celebration, but also around the globe. You can be able
Mhm.
to listen to other people's story from different countries. So this is so many benefits, but make sure you signing
Yes.
up for Mothers of Nation, because we're gonna be carrying on every year, because we have two major events that we usually do: the Mother of Nation and Black Excellence. So that's
Mhm.
usually in November. Coach
Yeah.
Tina and I, we do that. So
Yeah.
make sure, because we want to be sending you also some information about that later on. But
Mm.
next week we're
Yes.
celebrating Mothers of Nation. So it
Yes.
doesn't mean that in order for you to be a mother, you just have you need to have your own biological children. You don't have to. Because
Yeah.
me, I'm the best auntie, and I have amazing children, amazing children. They are called them babies, because to me, again, I love kids, and this is really a responsibility. It
Mm.
really matters of nation. Those are the women that they have a heart, the heart to
Yes.
serve. So that
Yeah.
is all about.
Okay. That's good.
All right, Christina.
Yeah.
I think we at the end. Any last word before we finishing up? And again, thank you, my city council. I'm
Yeah.
so excited for
Yes.
you.
Just that. Don't let your dreams die. You need to live out your, because God has so much that He wants us to do, and He doesn't want us to be afraid. We just got to trust in Him and let Him guide and lead us to where He wants us to go.
Yes. Woo! I hope you're taking notes for that and carry on all this week, because that is all about, guys. We leave you with that, and make sure that you're reaching out to us so we can be able to give you the information that we talked about tonight about the book anthology, The Power of Umoja, the event of Mother Nation next week. Dr. Lovella, a challenge every night in June. So make sure you connect with us and all the ladies too who are, part of the book, the Power of Moja book project, so we can be able to carry you on this movement, because it's all about movement. Again tonight, guys, Coach Tina was amazing, right? I hope you're listening to her and you're gonna encourage her, send her some flowers, some love, because she worked so hard to be able to earn that seat, in that leadership position. So thank you again for serving the
Mhm.
community, and we are really behind you and really so proud of you tonight.
Yes. Thank you, sis.
All
Thank-
right.
yeah.
Stay tuned, guys. On Sunday at 8 p.m., we're going to be bringing you some amazing guest speaker again. Okay. Thank you. I will see you,
Bye.
everybody. Please follow us on YouTube, Black to Black Show, and Umoja Global Network. So you don't have to
Yes.
miss any episodes or any series of video that we're downloading. Okay. Because it's because of you that we do this. So make sure that you're supporting us, because we're always here to be able to give you some tools and strategies that you need. So again, this was amazing again with Umoja Global Network. My name is Coach Jeanine, and I am with my co-host Christina, my new
Yeah.
city council. So excited for her, and we'll see you Sunday. Good night.
Okay, bye bye. Good night.